It's Kevin. I'm getting ready to go for a walk, and I'm looking here to see if I can change. There we go. Okay, this is where I live in Washington, Indiana. As you can see, the sky is pretty cloudy. I'm gonna try to make this mile before it opens up again, but I just kind of wanted to talk about my channel first. And we're starting this thing here. This is my neighborhood. We're gonna be coming back up that part of the road, and we're gonna go down this side over here. Um, anyway, I've been thinking about my channel, and the name of the channel, of course, is Kevin's Guitar Stories. Here, let me switch that camera back. That way you can see me, and I can see me. The name of the channel is Kevin's Guitar Stories, and I don't talk a lot about my guitars, and I originally came up with the title of the channel because I wanted to talk about where my guitars came from and you know, how long I'd had them and those kinds of things. But then I've been thinking about it, and I realized that um, you know, there have been many guitars in my life, and they're just tools. The real story, the real journey is learning the instrument, figuring out how to play the damn thing. Um, that's the real journey. That's the real story. And I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. You guys, if you've watched the live streams, you know that I was on the hot seat with David Wallman, Steve Stein, and Nick Kelly a couple of weeks ago. And I learned a whole lot. I learned that less is more when you're playing, and that spacing out the notes and things like that is so important. I've been playing for a while this morning, and that's what I'm discovering. You know, this thing's getting heavy. I've got it on a selfie stick tripod, and it's starting to get a little heavy. And that left arm, a little bit of work out there. Here, I'm gonna switch this over so you can see the terrain that I'm walking. Now, this is downhill. We're starting to go downhill here. And I'm just gonna leave it like this for a minute so you guys can see the scenery. Electrical box over there. This guy over here is a beautiful property. Beautiful house. So anyway, back to the main point of this thing. Had to get my cigar fired up again. In thinking about what I just said about leaving space and thinking about the phrasing that you want to use when you're playing, when you're soloing, is so important. And that's what I'm realizing, because I've been recording myself and going back and listening to it. And there's subtle nuances that you can put into your playing, that I'm putting into my playing of every note. And as I record what I'm playing, I'm noticing that I'm leaving it out more often than not. Oh, switch hands. That thing's getting heavy. Anyway, so those subtle differences, those little subtle things, those little micro bends when you hit a note. Here, I'll switch the camera back because I'm about to get deep. Those subtle micro bends, going from note to note, are so important for the way it sounds. And I think that's one of the things that really separates professional, famous guitarists. Like, I've been taking a deep dive recently on Leslie West because of Tim Pierce. And I guess I should probably tag him in this video since I'm mentioning his name. He did a video on Leslie West and Mountain when they recorded, what is the name of the song? uh, Mississippi Queen. Yeah, that's all I had to do was think of that. Da-da-da-da. If you listen to the lead work and um, how he plays that, it's not fast, it's not flashy, it's not shreddy. The song was really written for uh, call and response. There's a lyric, and then there's playing. And I just think that it's the note. There's so many other guitar players. Is how well they listen to the song, the way that works. In my guitar journey, guitar story, whatever, I think. So, all right, next thing I want to talk about is as of 2 p.m. when I started this live stream, I've been fasting for 20 hours. I haven't had anything to eat for 20 hours. And got up this morning, took my blood sugar, it was a little high. So I said, okay, I'm gonna fast until I can get it down. And I watched this video by Dr. Ken Burks. I'll tag it in the video too. I'll put a link to that video in the description once this thing goes up permanently for YouTube. I don't know, I'm smoking a cigar primarily to keep the damn bugs away. Just like you do on a golf course. Anyway, he was talking in that video about blood sugar, about diabetics, and about what your body does when you don't eat. And he says that it's very typical for a type 2 diabetic like myself to, after 12 hours of fasting, which is what it was this morning when I got up, 6 o'clock, it was a little high, but the body goes into this, and I don't know the proper medical terms, I have no clue. Anyway, the body goes into this thing, and the liver starts to generate insulin, because it thinks it's starving, so it starts to add more insulin to the body. And then after a while, it starts to plane off. I worked out today for 30 minutes, pretty intense. Push-ups, crunches, biceps curls, lat pull downs, leg extensions, and right at 30 minutes, I kept my heart rate above 100, and then I chilled, and I went and played guitar. Then I had to go up and put together a bed frame. Took my blood sugar before I started on the bed frame. It was 129. At 6 a.m., it was 139. So my blood sugar had come down by 10, whatever that is, micrograms per liter or some shit. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I went up and I put the bed frame together. Took about an hour. Put it together. It's very nice, by the way. Oh, man. The tools that they supplied were incredible. Anyway, I got the bed frame put together and came back down, checked my blood sugar. It was 107. So my body, according to this video, was already starting to consume bad shit in my body. Extra insulin, all that kind of stuff. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't even look like one. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to eat again until 1800, 6 o'clock for you civilians out there. And that'll be 24-hour fast. And Okay, I gotta stop for a second here. I'm gonna change the camera. This is what I'm about to climb. If you can see that elevation drop, of course there's a hill back there, but this is a brutal climb. It's not that long and it's not that steep. But by the time I get to the top, I'm pretty much out of breath and my calves are burning. And I'm trying to switch that camera back. Hang on. It won't switch. There it is. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, sorry about that. I had to change my grip on the selfie stick. So anyway, at 1800, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., it'll be 24 hours, and then I'm gonna eat. And I'm gonna eat clean. I'm not gonna consume any sugar. I'm gonna try to keep the carbohydrates down as much as I can. Just to try and stay healthy. And yeah, this hill is a bitch. There's one of my neighbors driving by. There's very little traffic out here. I am seriously in the middle of nowhere. So here we go up this hill. I'm about halfway up it. And it's just a gentle incline, but it really puts hurting on your calves. I mean, whew, big time. So, all right, anyway, that's my other journey, because I think, in order to be a good improvisationalist, yeah, there's a lot of technical practice involved. You have to have the instrument in your hand a lot. You have to listen to the music. But another thing, your mind has to be clear. And I can tell you right now, after today and 20 plus hours of fasting, my mind is so clear. And everything is just crystal. Colors look better. And I'm almost to the top. I don't know if you can see that slope, but that would be a great bicycle ride down that hill. But yeah, whew, it's a tough walk. I made us around this thing twice a couple of days ago, and I'll probably do that now, but I'm gonna stop this stream when I get back to the house, drink some water, and probably take another walk. But here, let me show you. This is the name of my neighborhood, Alexander Estates, and this is the entrance. And anyway, let me go back. Other camera, here we go. Trying to find a comfortable place to hold this damn thing. It's heavy. My next thoughts will probably get me taken off of YouTube. And they have to do with what's going on in our country. We are losing rights, people. We are being herded like so many sheep down a path that the forefathers are spinning in their graves. This thing with Roe v. Wade. I'm not a woman. I got a car coming up. Hang on a sec. Oh, okay. That's my neighbor pulling in his driveway. I was blocking him up. All right. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. This Roe v. Wade thing. It's just wrong on so many levels. If a woman doesn't have the right to decide what to do with her own body, then what the hell are we doing? Hey guys, live on YouTube. couple of my neighbors. Anyway, I'm starting to get some flashing here. Maybe I'm running out of Wi-Fi zone, I don't know. But anyway, it just, I serve this country, man, you know, and there's just certain things that you take for granted when you live in a, quote, free country. One of those things is to be able to do with your body what you have to do. Keep yourself safe. So the rationale behind this overturning of Roe v. Wade, it scares me. Because what else are they going to come after? I mean, they're trying to come after guns, you know, and yeah, guns are, they're a real hot topic. But a gun is like a tool. A gun is a tool. How you use that tool, entirely up to the owner. I do agree that there should be stricter restrictions on buying a firearm, especially a handgun. I think the age should be increased to 21. I think that all of the databases that we have in the world today should be combined together so that when someone goes in for a background check, it's going to check everywhere. I had a bug on me. My cigar went out. So, yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I don't have a clue what the answer is or what it can be or any of that. But I do know that we can't continue to keep these people who so, according to them, have our best interests at heart, have our best interests in mind. In my view, the only thing that our leaders have in their best interests is their own pocketbooks, their own wallets. They're not getting rich because they're working or they're entrepreneurs or they've created something incredible. They're making their money off of us and off of lobbyists and off of all the people that want to do harm in the world. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely rambling right now. But some of the things that are going on, I think, need to be addressed with the source, and that's the people that are making these decisions. And folks, I know I don't have a huge following, but if a couple people think about this, they watch it and they think about what I'm saying, and you get in touch with your congressman, or you get in touch with people who might want to become a congressman or a representative or something, someone who is pure of heart, and it's starting to rain. And let's do that. We're the only ones that can change this. We the people. Little old me, who has a small YouTube channel, who lives in the middle of nowhere in Indiana, mid-south central Indiana. So think about that, guys. And I'm gonna switch this camera back around. You guys can see my house. I'm coming up around the bend. This guy has such a beautiful lawn. He takes such good care of his lawn. I haven't met them yet, but I plan on doing that soon. Anyway, here's my house. There's my solar panels on the roof. Love my solar panels. There's the little room that I keep, that I had built for Saxon and I, so I could go out there and enjoy my cigars in the morning. And yeah, I know, and the grass needs to be cut. It's gonna happen tomorrow. For sure. Oh, my flag is all tangled up. I need to fix that when I finish this. I get back from a second trip. Anyway, that's the house. And I'm back with you. So I'm getting ready to go into the driveway. And I'm gonna end this thing. About 20 minutes to walk around that block, and that was while I've been running my mouth. Love you guys. Please stay safe, healthy, and happy out there. Let's try to fix this country, huh? Share this thing if you so desire. I can always go in and edit out the pieces. But yeah, let's fix our country, guys. I don't want to see it burn. I really don't. We got to find somebody who can unite us, who can bring us together as a country. We got to do that. And we got to do it soon. Anyway, some of my thoughts on guitar. Oh, that's my Ring camera telling me that there's motion at my garage. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe I'll do another one a little bit later and play some for you, because I'm not eating for another 3.5 hours. Should be an adventure. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves out there. And I'll catch you on Tuesday night, for sure, for the live stream. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Kevin's Guitar Stories. Love you guys. Take care of each other. Safe, healthy, and happy. Bicycle.